this was inspired by like an ASL video that I saw that taught me some signs, and I was like, let me keep learning ASL. So I've been learning it for just like maybe a month now, and it's really fun. I love it, and I thought it would be fun to do a video for you guys, teaching you or practicing with you ASL. So yeah, we're gonna learn some signs today. Big disclaimer, I am not teaching you, I am not an expert. This is just like for my own practice with ASL, maybe to inspire you to learn ASL because it's so cool and helpful. But undoubtedly I will make some sort of mistakes, so do not take what I say as like what is absolutely right, and open to feedback on like if I'm doing something wrong. So if you seriously want to learn ASL, learn from someone who is deaf or has deaf family members or is an expert at ASL. But still, I am going to be teaching you some signs today. So we are going to start with the alphabet. The alphabet, I think, is like the most important thing to start with because, first of all, a lot of signs are kind of based on like the signs for letters. Like, yeah, like that's kind of how you describe signs. It's like, oh, do a C and then do this. But also, if you don't know a word, you can just finger spell it, like spell it out with the alphabet. So it's important to know the alphabet. I thought it would be helpful to print out a sheet of paper that has the actual signs on it. I haven't seen anyone do this, but I thought it could be kind of helpful, so I'll print it out and then I'll also do it with my hand. So yeah, let's learn the alphabet. You'll do these with your dominant hand. Well, I'm a lefty, and I do it with my, anyway, whatever, do it with whatever hand you want. But let's start with the alphabet. So A is just a fist with your thumb at the side. So not like this, but a fist with your thumb on the side. A. B, you're going to open up your palm and put your thumb across your palm like this. So A, B, A, B. C is pretty easy and self-explanatory. C, you're just going to make a C with your hand, like a half circle. A, B, C. D, you're going to take your C and you're going to close those three fingers to your thumb like a circle and put your first finger up like this. So it can be like that or like that. It looks like a D, like a lowercase d. This may look like a B to you, I don't know. I don't know which way. D, A, B, C, D. E is going to be kind of an open fist, like this. So not like this, but an open fist with your thumb in and your four fingers curled down. A, B, C, D, E. I find it helpful to kind of practice as you go through them, just to reinforce, because it's kind of lowercase h is like the two lines. So it's kind of like the two lines of an H. So let's go through A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Next, I is going to be with your pinky, like a little I. So a fist with your pinky up like you're drinking high tea. An I. J, you're just going to take your I and you're going to swoop it down like a J. I, J. So it looks like an uppercase J. I, J. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. K is going to look like this. It kind of looks like a K. You're going to do like kind of a peace sign with your first and second finger, and then put your thumb through them like this. K. So it's going to be either like to the side or up, but not down. So like this. K. L is the most self-explanatory one, like you're calling someone a loser. L with your thumb and first finger. L. M is always kind of hard for me to do, but it's going to be like a fist with your thumb. Your thumb goes over like you're doing B, and then your three fingers go over your thumb. So it's kind of like the three prongs of an M, if you will. So M, and then N is like the two prongs of an N. So same thing, but your thumb is gonna go under your two fingers instead of your three. O, pretty easy, just an O. O. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. Got it? P is going to be a K, but upside down. So that's why when you do K, you don't want it to be upside down because that's a P. So your two fingers with your thumb in the middle is a P. Kind of looks like a like a man trying to go to the bathroom, but P. Q is basically going to be an upside down G. So G was like this with our fingers. Q is going to be down with our fingers like this. Down. So P, Q. R, you're going to do a fist and you're going to cross your, I guess, middle finger over your pointer finger. R. S is a fist with your thumb over your fist. So we have A and then we have S. S with your thumb over your fist. T is going to be your thumb in between your first and second finger. So M, N, T. Like that. Let's practice again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. I almost went forward. Okay, T. Next up is going to be U. So it flows nicely. You'll just go up with your two fingers together like this is U. Then you'll just open them to make a V. So V is just like that. It looks like a V. looks like a W. U, V, W. X is gonna be like a pirate hook. So a fist with your one finger up, hooked like this. X. Y is gonna be like this. Like hang 10, I guess. Is that what it is? I don't know. So your 3 fingers will be down, and then your thumb and your pinky will go out like this. Y. And then Z, you're just gonna draw a Z. So either with your pointer finger or with your pinky, you're gonna draw a Z. So kind of like they gave up on coming up with ways to write the letters. Z. So let's go through and let's practice our ABCs. You can try it with me. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So finger spelling is really important for, like, you're gonna finger spell your name. There are a lot of signs or a lot of words that don't even have a sign, so you just finger spell them. So something that I do a lot while I'm like in a meeting that I'm just listening to or sitting there watching TV is I'll practice finger spelling words. And it really helps you get the hang of like moving between letters of the alphabet. So let's practice. I'm gonna finger spell my name. You can try finger spelling yours or mine, but mine would be P A M E L A. P A M E L A. A S M R. Pamela ASMR. We can try finger spelling, like, what should we do? Microphone. MICROPHONE. It's kind of hard. I'm working on it. I'm getting better at my finger spelling. So yeah, it's definitely difficult. P-A-M-E-L-A. Let's say your name is Jacob. Jacob. Or Elizabeth. EILZABETH. Takes a lot of practice. But yeah. So I'll also teach you some numbers. Let's do our numbers next. So I also have a sheet with numbers on them. So we're going to be learning 1 through 20 today. And then we will go into some common phrases and words and things like that. So we will learn our numbers next. So we have 1. So with your palm facing you, your back of your hand facing the person. 1, 2, 3 is going to be with your thumb out, not like this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh God. The little kids are going to be screaming 6, 7. You can run around saying this. 6, 7. 7, 8. You guessed it, is the next finger. Middle finger and thumb. 9. Conveniently, I never see anyone talking about how 9 is the same sign as F. So, I'm assuming it's just like context clues to know, like, obviously if your finger spelling, like, this is an F, but 9. 10 is a thumbs up that you're just gonna shake. Shake that thumbs up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, you're going to put up your 1 like this, and you're going to bend it down and back up twice. So that's your 11. 12, you're going to do the same thing but with your 2. 12. 12. 13, same thing but with your thumb out. 13. 13. Most people I've seen do this, like for 11 and 12, they bend their fingers like this, and then for 13, they go like this. So I'm not sure if that's just like a nuance or if that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know. Or if it's like this. I don't know. But 11, 12, 13, 14, you're going to do your 4, 14. Then you're going to put your thumb out to make your 5 and do 15. 15. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Then you're going to make your 6 and do 16. 16. So you're just going to shake your 6. 16, 17, 18, 19, and then 20. Gonna make a fist and do 20, like a crocodile, or I don't know, 20. So we can practice our numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So those are your numbers. Now you know your numbers and your alphabet. Okay, so now we are going to do some common words and phrases. We've got some food signs, color signs, all sorts of things. So let's start with some common words and phrases that you will need. So first is going to be hello. So hello is like a salute from your head. So hand like a 5, I guess. Hello. Hello. I think you can also just wave like hi. Hello. My name is. You're going to put your hand to your chest. So my understanding is that flat hand on chest is my. So like when you're talking about something that's possessive, my name, my brother, my whatever, my I or I'm is pointing to yourself. My I'm. So my name, you're gonna put your 2 fingers, like an H, I guess, 2 fingers and 2 fingers, and your dominant hand is gonna be on top And then there's not really a sign for is. You just would say my name and then spell your name. My name. Pamela. What's yours? So, hello. My name. Pamela. Pamela. You can say, so I think if you're doing you, it's like pointing, like nice to meet you, but your would be a palm out. So the same way as you have my and I, you, your. So you can say your name, what. So what is like two hands out to the side, shaking. What? Kind of like furrow your brows like you're asking a question. So your name, what? And then you can say my name and spell out your name. Next is please. So please is going to be like my, but you're going to circle your hand on your chest. Please. Please. Thank you is a hand like this. I think this is a sign that like everyone knows. Like a lot of people know this one. A hand like you're saying hello, but it's going to be on your chin and it's going to come out. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry is going to be a lot like please, but it's going to be a fist rubbing on your chest. So, sorry. Please. Thank you. Sorry. Yes. Yes is going to be, well, you can just nod your head if you want to, but yes, you're going to make an S. So this is our S sign, and you're going to nod your S with your head. Yes. No is going to be like this. So it's kind of like you're making an N and an O at the same time. So N-O, no, no, no. So let's practice those. Hello, my name, Pamela. Please, sorry, thank you, yes, no. Good job. Again is going to be your dominant hand. You're going to cup it like this, and your non-dominant hand will be flat, and you're going to go again, 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 onto your non-dominant hand. I think this is a helpful one, especially if you're like trying to sign with somebody who is deaf or is like signing faster than you. You can say like again, or like repeat. Can you repeat that? Repeat, please. So then sign is like this. So if you want to say like sign again, sign is like two number ones rotating around each other. Sign. So you can also say like ASL or American is with your fingers interlacing like this. American sign. And then language is like two L's with each hand, and you're gonna kind of cross them like a W. Language. And it's like you have a book and you're taking that knowledge from the book and putting it in your head. Like you're learning. So that's important because you can say, I'm learning ASL, or I'm learning American Sign Language. So that's helpful if you're trying to tell someone that, like, I'm learning, I don't know everything. I'm not but I'm learning ASL. I'm learning American Sign Language. There you go. The last, like, regular word or phrase that we're gonna learn is help. So help, you're gonna take your hand, again, your non-dominant hand, and you're gonna make a thumbs up with your dominant hand. Put it on, like, the base of your palm, and then slide it forwards. Help. Help. Help, please. Help, please. Help. Let's do a quick review. Hello, my name, Pamela. I'm learning ASL. Thank you. Please. Sorry. Yes. No. Again. Again. Help. Help. Okay. Now we are going to move on to our food words. I think these are kind of fun. So we've learned some basic words, things that you might say a lot. And now we are going to learn our foods. So, food is going to be like this, the same way that you do learn, like this hand shape to your head. Food to your mouth. Food. So if you want to say eat, you're going to take that shape and you're going to bring it to your mouth. So eat food. Eat food. So food goes on your mouth. Eat. More is the same sign for food. You're going to do it with both hands and you're going to touch them together like this. More. This was actually the first sign that I ever learned. I think these days people are teaching their babies more. Like, it's a big thing to teach your baby to do more because babies can often, like, sign before they can speak. So teaching more. And I remember I was at a birthday party in, like, middle school, and there was a little baby there in a high chair, and he was signing more, and his mom was like, he wants more, like, he's signing more. And so I learned that. So more food. More food. And now some actual food words. Fish. Fish is going to be like a 5, like a hand like this, and you're going to move it forward like a fish. 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 The sign for meat or beef or steak is going to be your non-dominant hand like this, and then you're going to clamp your dominant hand like this. Kind of hard to see. Like your 3 fingers up, you're going to clamp on that part of your hand. Meat or beef or steak. This kind of, I remember this sign because I know it's a thing. Like, to know how well the steak is done, that you, like, press on it and it should feel like one of these is like medium or medium rare or whatever like that. So I think of it like that, like I'm testing how well the meat is done. Cheese, very important sign for me to learn because I love cheese, is going to be 2 5s, 2 hands, and you're going to twist them on each other. Cheese. Cheese. More. No, not more. More cheese, please. More cheese, please. That's what I need to know. Milk is like this. Out to the side, you're going to kind of make like an S and then an O. S-O. It's like you're milking a cow, milking the udder. Milk. Milk. More milk. Fruit or fruits is going to be an F sign, like the sign for F, like the first letter of fruit, and it's going to go on your cheek, and you're going to twist. Fruit. Fruit. So it's like, yeah, an F, because fruit starts with F, but also I kind of think of it like sour. Like, ooh, that's sour, is what I think of it as. Fruit. Vegetables, you're gonna make a V, so like the first letter of vegetables, and your index finger is gonna go on your cheek, and then you're gonna twist. Vegetables. Vegetables. Like that. So, fruits with an F, vegetables with a V. Apple is going to be your bent index finger, your knuckle. Apple. Apple on your cheek. Apple. Fruits. Vegetables. Apple. Berry, like a berry, blueberry, whatever, is going to be your finger like this, and then you're gonna make the food sign or the more sign, and you're going to twist it on the end of your finger. Berry. Berry. So I guess that's like, I don't know, like a stem, and you're like plucking the berry off, or I don't know. Yeah. Berry. Strawberry. I think is like this. It's the F, like fruit. Strawberry. That might be wrong because I just wrote down like how to do it, and I'm not really remembering, but I think it's like this. Strawberry. Potato is with a fist, so your non-dominant hand is a fist, and your 2 fingers on your dominant hand bent. Potato. Potato. Like you're gonna knock on your fist. Potato. Potato. French fries. Again, we've got our F. French fries. So an F twice. French fries. French fries. This is what I mean by the alphabet is really important, because there are so many words where it's like, okay, make an F and then do this, and it makes sense because the word starts with F. So, yeah. Potato. French fries. French fries. Hamburger, you're going to make, like you're gonna curve your hands like you're doing again, and they're gonna go together like this, like you're forming a burger patty. Hamburger. Hamburger. like sentences and stuff is favorite. Favorite. So you'll be like, you're doing a 5 with your middle finger. You're gonna touch your chin. Favorite. So this comes in handy because you can say like, my favorite food, pizza. My favorite food, hamburgers. So I like that word. Helps you talk. My favorite fruit, apples. Hopefully I'm doing that right. I don't know. My favorite vegetable, potatoes. I just realized that's the only vegetable I learned how to sign. So, your favorite food, what? I think would be how you would sign. What's your favorite food? Your favorite food, what? Okay, and then we are going to do some colors. We're gonna learn our colors. So colors is going to be like this. So it's like a 5 or like favorite, but you're gonna wiggle your fingers in front of your mouth. Colors, colors, or color. White. White is the first color we'll learn. You're going to put all of your fingers on your chest like this. White. So your hand is going to pull out from your chest into like a food sign. White. 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 I believe that like is the same thing but with your index and or thumb and middle finger. Like. So I like white. I like pizza. Black is going to be your index finger wiping across your forehead like this. Black. So you can also say blackberry is the sign for blackberry. I like blackberries. Red is going to be your index finger going like this, down on your lips. Red. Red. It's kind of like you're putting on red lipstick. Red. Red. Orange is going to go in front of your mouth, and it's going to be like milk, but here in front of your mouth. And this is the same as the fruit orange. So you can say, my favorite fruit, oranges. Orange. Yellow, you're going to make a Y. So I think the rest of the rainbow is cool because it's all based on the letter it starts with. So Y, yellow. I don't know. I think it's like this, but I don't know if you can go like that. Yellow. Green. So you do your G. Green. Blue. So with your B. Blue. Purple. Purple. With your P. Purple. Yellow. Green. Blue. Purple. And then pink is the same P sign, but it's going to be at your lips, kind of like red. Pink. Okay, so let's run through and practice those colors one more time. We have white, black, red, orange, yellow, sounds are kind of easy because you can remember them by what the animal looks like or does. So bird, bird is like a beak. Cat, you're going to make like an F sign again, and it's gonna come out from your cheek, like the cat's whiskers. Cat, cat, cat. Like you're stroking your kitty whiskers. Cow is going to be a Y sign, and your thumb is going to go to your head, and you're going to twist your Y sign. Cow. So bird, cat, cow. Elephant is going to be your hand to your mouth, and you're gonna do like an elephant's trunk. So, or like it can be like this, like an elephant's trunk. Frog, you're going to make kind of like a 12, like this, under your chin. So kind of like a frog's throat, or kind of like their tongue or whatever. Frog. Frog. Horse is going to be kind of like cow on your head, but you're going to put your thumb to your head and then your two fingers go down like this. Horse. So kind of like an H, like the first letter of horse. 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 And then monkey is like a monkey. You're gonna do your hands under your armpits like you're acting like a monkey. 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 So we have bird, cat, cow, elephant, frog, horse, monkey. My favorite animal, cats. My favorite animal, elephants. So I think that is all of the words that I was specifically going to teach today. But I just want to go through and practice them all. So go through and review everything that we did today, because I think it's really helpful to reinforce all of that information, and we can try finger spelling a few words that we didn't do signs for today, whether they don't have signs or I just haven't learned them yet or didn't write them down. So yeah, so let's go through our alphabet one more time and see if you can do it with me. So this is your test to see if you were paying attention. Alphabet time. Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, let's do our numbers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Those are your numbers. Alright. Hello. My name, Pamela. Your name, what? Please. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry. Sorry. Yes. No. No. Yes. No. Again. Again. Or repeat. Again, please. Again, please. Sign. Sign again. American Sign Language, or ASL. I'm learning. Learn American Sign Language. I'm learning ASL. Help. 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 Eat food. More food. Fish. Meat or steak or beef. Milk. Fruit. Vegetables. Apple. Berry. Blackberry. Strawberry. Potato. French fries. French fries. Hamburger. Pizza. Pizza. Ketchup. Pancake. Favorite. My favorite food. Pizza. Your favorite food. What? Like. I like food. I just gave you a taste of American